So these are our potential options with the 9th pick. And as y'all can see, who is a player that we do not need that is on this list? Jumping out the roof on this one. All right, y'all. We got some things to talk about today. Because we got 5 weeks until the NBA draft. And we got position of need on the Grizzlies. All right. Now, this list I formulated, these are potential options that the Grizzlies can potentially draft some of these guys or use to pick as a trade to get 2 of these guys. So, the list I came up with, we got 8 people on the list. One of the guys on the list will probably not be on the list, but this draft this year is so unpredictable because a lot of people are saying this draft is trash. This draft is not trash. There's a lot of potential in this draft. There's just not that 1, 2, or 3 candidates that are, just great or definite picks as opposed to like the last 8 drafts. So this draft here is kind of an even playing field because you're betting on a lot of potential. And where the Grizzlies are right now, we need to bring in a guy who can help us immediately. You know what I'm saying? A guy that fills that position of need. And one definite position of need that we need, especially after making the last trade we did with Steven Adams, is a big man. We need a center because we all know that Triple J, as great as he is on the offensive end and on the defensive end as well, previous defensive player of the year, his rebounding is something that hurts us. So we need a big man. So I formulated this list of guys. We got 5 big men on this list. And one definite position of need we need for the team is a big man. So I got Zach Edey. He on the right side, second to the top. Got Donovan Clingan with UConn. I got Ron Holland with the G League team, Ignite. I got Cal Filipowski from Duke. Then I got Jared Allen. All right, these are guys that we need to keep an eye on. If you haven't heard of these guys, go check out their highlights. I love Cal Filipowski, the guy from Duke on the left side, the second to the top. He cold. He cold. He remind me of like a Pau Gasol, Marc Gasol type player, but he faster. He more modernized. You know what I'm saying? But the thing I don't like about him is he kind of injury prone. He had some questionable injuries, like with the crowd rush. He was that player that got hurt from the crowd rush and tripping over one of the fans or something like that. Like he's had some questionable injuries, and injuries is something that we do not need. Zach Edey is another guy. He's cool, good around the rim, tall. But what concerns me is his speed. The G League Ignite, Ron Hollins, they got him projected going top 5, and we got the 9th pick. So there's a chance that we don't get him. But if he's available, I say we get him. I saw a little bit of his highlights. I don't really know too much about him. He got a good touch with the ball. I feel like him coming from the G League, he kind of already ready for the NBA because that's basically like the AA NBA. And then we got Donovan Clingan with UConn. Okay, yeah, he good too. Great player, guy height, good around the rim, can shoot, everything. And then we got Jared Allen, the guy from the Cavs. Now, if we get Jared Allen, we're gonna have to make a trade for Jared. And if we do make a trade, I suggest the Grizzlies make a trade on draft night. And when we do make that trade, oh my God, hold on. My bad, y'all. But if we do make that trade, we need to do it on draft night to kind of see who's available around 9. If we have to draft somebody, we draft somebody, but we trade later. You know what I'm saying? Call the Cavs. Hey, who do y'all want with the 9th pick? Draft that guy and then make the trade for Jared Allen. Because really, personally, I feel like that's an ideal candidate to be the center. Like, if you had John Morant, Desmond Bane, Marcus Smart, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Jared Allen, league in trouble. League is in trouble. But in order to get him, you know, we definitely got to make a trade. Probably trade off Zaire, the 9th pick, and maybe some another player off the bench. But don't trade Luke. Don't trade, you know, nobody that we really need. So, and then, of course, we got a couple guards on this list. Couple guards. Now, I saw our draft projection, and they're projecting us to draft Reed Shepherd with Kentucky. 3rd from the right, the white boy. And at first I'm like, do we really need a guard? Then I really sat down and I thought about it, because we got D Rose. But, like, how reliable is D Rose for real? You know, he's been injury prone. He was injury prone last season. And I don't even remember him getting injured. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang. But I saw a Reed Shepherd highlight. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a fan. Then I been saw Rob Dillingham, the 4th guy from the bottom on the right. He cold too, but they did do his draft combine, and his height did come a little bit small. I think they said he's about like 6 foot without shoes or something like that. So he's on the smaller end. And if we do draft a guard, you know, definitely we have somebody reliable behind Ja, somebody that we can train up. But man, Reed Shepherd, I ain't gonna lie, if he's available, we might need to get him, because he kind of remind me of a Steph Curry. He bring that energy. He reminds me of Austin Reeves, but with Steph Curry shooting. You know what I'm saying? Like, he liked it. He liked it. Rob Dillingham's cool too. Like, he's good passing the ball. He kind of reminds me of Ja Morant, really, without just the athleticism, you know. And then Donovan Mitchell, really just Donovan Mitchell out. Like, I don't even know why, like, Grizzly fans are even hyping this trade up. Like, yeah, the Cavs say Donovan Mitchell is available, but that doesn't mean that we need to go ahead and get him, because in actuality, we really don't need him, and he might do more harm with the team than good. He's overpaid. He gets injured. He kind of a ball hog, and he's not really a winner, you know. And he's still young. He's still great. He's Spider Mitchell. You know, he's a great player and everything. But we got Desmond Bane. We got 2 defensive players of the years. And I really kind of don't want to mess that up, you know. So if we do draft a guard, if it's not Reed Shepherd, Rob Dillingham, I feel like a team might draft him before, just because he's so good at passing the ball and making plays and things of that nature. He didn't look that good in March Madness with the pressure. So I don't know. You know, it's a risk with him. I say if we do draft a guard, it has to be Shepard. You know, I like him. I feel like him and Gigi Jackson will be great off the bench. Like, that would be cold. Like, that's like the future of the Grizzlies. Future of the Grizzlies. You know, but I don't know, man. We got options. That's all I'm saying. We got options with the 9th pick. We got things we can do with the 9th pick, and we got 5 more weeks. I would love to have Jared Allen on the team. I'd love to have Kyle Filipowski, even though it is a risk. Klingen's cool too. Zach Edey will be a big risk, but I like his size. He kind of remind me of Yao Ming a little bit. You know, but I say my favorite is Jared Allen or Shepard. Those are my 2 favorite, and then Kyle Filipowski for the 3rd. Other than that, you know, if we get somebody outside the list I got on here, I'll be kind of disappointed, you know, but it is what it is. You know, this draft is a lot of potential, and maybe the Grizzlies see something in somebody that, you know, we don't. We also have 2 second-round picks. Now, we can use the 2nd-round picks for whatever. We can use that to develop a player, anything, you know, so... You know, I feel like guys that are drafted in the 2nd round got more on their shoulder, so they work harder, you know. To be honest, if we get all big men on every single pick, I'll be cool with that too, because, like, we need big men. We traded Xavier Tillman. We traded Adams. Like, we really have no big man besides Jaren. So... that's definitely a position that we need for sure. So out of the 3 picks, we need to draft at least 2 big men. You know, I don't care if we draft a point guard 1st round and then 2 bigs in the 2nd. That's cool, but just know, you know, it's a risk. You know, so I don't know. You know, we do gotta think about winning, cause you know, development, all that. We can't draft a developmental player. You know, we got to draft someone who's ready to play right here, right now, and who's ready to start and get some big minutes. Like I said, I like Jared Allen. Jared Allen, he did kind of fumble. He did kind of slip in the playoffs. He did kind of choke in the playoffs. I think it was the physicality that kind of messed with him and everything, but I don't know. It's a big risk. So it's risk on every end. So like I said, this is the video. This is my opinion of what I think the Grizzlies need to do with the 9th pick. And let me know what you think, and let's discuss. All right, we got 5 weeks to the draft. Got more content coming. Talk about the Tigers. Talk about the Tiger football, because there's a new projection of the Tiger football. So I'm going to talk about that this week and going to get to it. All right. Peace.